Here are 5 early signs that God will show you when He's warning you about a narcissist. 1. They present themselves as a perfect person who has been the victim many times. We all know how important first impressions can be. But a narcissist usually has a bad reputation because of their long history of narcissistic behavior. Eventually, they burn their bridges with their former community. And so when they show up to a new community or get into a new relationship, they often present themselves as an innocent victim who was completely wronged by the people in their past. While we should certainly be empathetic towards people we don't know well when they tell us about how other people wronged them in the past, you should also be careful of this new person, that they're not trying to manipulate you in the process. When someone is eager to tell you how right they are and how wrong everyone else has been, Proverbs 18:17, especially when you are just getting to know the person, this is often a sign that God is warning you about the early signs of a narcissist. Number 2, they butter you up before a big ask. Narcissists ignore, see James 2:1-13, and they show partiality toward the people they want something from. For example, narcissistic pastors treat rich people better because they want their money. Narcissistic single people treat other singles better who have social clout because they want that social clout for themselves. Narcissistic family members only act nice towards their family once they need something from them again. But clever narcissists know that they can't immediately ask a new person for a big thing. And so before the big ask, the narcissist takes time to butter this person up. If someone you barely know is being overly nice and doing everything they can to get on your good side, and then they all of a sudden ask for something big from you, this is a good sign God is exposing a narcissist to you. 3rd, they complain about what you're not doing. While consistently being unhappy with you no matter what you do is a good sign of a narcissist, it's an even stronger sign of a narcissist when they are hyper-focused on what you're not doing. Pay attention to the content of their accusations. When they confront you about something they're offended by, are they pointing out something you actually did, or are they offended by something you didn't do? When someone is consistently offended by what you didn't do, this shows they are controlled maniacs. Normally, people get offended by offensive actions. Narcissists get offended when people don't act the way they think they should act because the narcissist believes they should have control over everything, including what people do or don't do. So if you're in a relationship with someone and you're starting to see a theme from them where they're getting offended by what you're not doing, this is often an early warning sign that you're dealing with a narcissist who is obsessed with control. Look for someone who practices Proverbs 12:16. The vexation of a fool is known at once, but the prudent ignores an insult. 4, they build you up in private and tear you down in public. And most abusive people will actually lift you up in public and tear you down in private. But a narcissist often does the opposite because they care more about their social standing than their individual relationship with you. They often say the right thing when you're one-on-one so that you'll put up with the public put-downs they do to exalt themselves in the eyes of others. For example, a friend who makes you the butt of every joke when in a group setting of the opposite sex. A coworker who blames you in front of the boss for the problems that happen at work. A church leader who tells your secrets to others at church to make themselves look good and you look bad. Try to be around people who want Psalm 119:36. Incline my heart to your testimonies and not to selfish gain. 5, they are using some sort of manipulative method to try to get you attached to them. Narcissists want people to be attached to them so they can misuse them over and over again. But they know it takes time to get these strong bonds formed. To speed up the process of an unhealthy attachment, narcissists often employ manipulative practices such as love bombing, gaslighting, ghosting, and then returning and guilt tripping. Be safe and always exercise your discernment.